The students from the Sogeri National School of Excellence were among the schools that were there at the event. Their display of models were based on food security, and they have come up with stuff such as how to plant a farm using native plants to create medicines and producing stock feed from waste materials. This was elaborated by one of the STEM students, Mali Bora from Sogeri National School of Excellence.
My name is Mali Bora, and these are my friends who are representing Sogeri National School of Excellence. So we came up with this model as part of STEM education. The main theme that we came up with is food security. So most of our models represent food security, to maintain food security throughout.
He explained the mill that has been created to produce stock feed.
From farms such as tapioca, cocoa, and all that, instead of farmers going and spending money on stock feed, they could use these food scraps, goes in here, and then it grinds them. After the grinding process, it comes out as huge chunks, but then it goes through this second grinder through a conveyor belt, and then it makes them into much smaller pieces. So then through this it produce stock feed, which you can feed chickens, also fish, fisheries, and also other poultries and such. So this is a model. It's a working one, but it's actually very loud, so we cannot turn it on in here. So that's why it's.
Another student, young Maki Jr., highlighted that with PNG's rich and diverse biodiversity, the flora and fauna can be used to create medicines.
One thing that sets us apart from most of the countries is that we are diverse, in both flora and fauna. So we have used this as an advantage to compile a research on our plants, our country's plants, native plants. So what we've done is we've compiled research on, since our students are from most of the provinces around the country, we compiled research on how they use plants to cure some illness. So as we further our studies in chemistry and biology, we can use this knowledge to come back and maybe identify what compounds are in those plants, and maybe we can solve some of the global problems like medicine.
Among the students, one of the female student, Helen Kappa, explained on a model that they have come up with which can cause the farmers less and do less harm to the atmosphere.
Directed roads, we use a hydraulic bridge, which can be shown here. This is how a hydraulic bridge works, basing on Pascal's principle, and then because it's cost effective and saves materials from wearing away, so you don't have to spend more money on the materials. And then over here on the livestock farm, we can use the waste from the animals to create biogas, which the biogas can be made into biofuel to fuel the farm machineries. This gives off less emission of methane to the atmosphere, and less greenhouse gases is produced, and it manages waste really well. Okay, so here we have a hydro dam. This hydro dam can be used to supply electricity to both the nearby relocated villages and the farm. So to the relocated villages, they also benefit, and you pay less royalty to the villages as well.
Alongside them were STEM students from Port Moresby National High School who were also there displaying their models as well. These students were given the opportunity by the Department of Education to display their models at the APEC House during Governor's consultative meeting today. Sumit Solomon, National EMTV News.